Zadonde, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. In today's video, we are here to talk about the latest chapter of My Hero Academia Vigilantes, which, again, we're back into the swing of things, and every single chapter is going to be releasing on a every other week basis. So, yay! Now we actually have a schedule again. But yeah, so the latest chapter has come out, and honestly, it's pretty good. The chapter begins with Aizawa being at UA, which I'm actually kind of surprised about because this is taking place shortly after he's just explained his whole life story to frickin' to what's his name? To Koichi, or whatever, the crawler. You know who I'm talking about. And he's basically explained all of that, and now he is currently at UA taking on being a substitute teacher for Midnight while she's dealing with all of this chaos in Narahata. Meanwhile, he is listening to the news about everything, and Present Mike is getting all on his case about this whole situation. Basically saying, oh, you have your friends, and you're worried about them, and he's just, obviously, Aizawa is still being a little bit cold and all of that jazz, but he does care about these people, and that's the important thing. Then we go back to seeing, well, oh, the rest of the team. Basically, they're all preparing and just watching, trying to find out when number 6 is actually going to show up. And so far, he hasn't. And that is extremely frightening. Why the heck has this guy not shown up yet? Why is he keeping himself hidden? And they've been there for multiple days, and it's terrifying. It's obviously terrifying. But I think that the important thing to note here is actually when Koichi is basically telling them that he needs some new clothes because he's been in the same clothes for multiple days straight. So so one of the lead thugs, I'm gonna call them, sends one of his underlings, the lizard guy, back to Koichi's house. And while there, he notices that the house has had a break-in with only one thing stolen, and the guy has no idea about this. All it is a little baggie that we've known about since the beginning. It is the bag that holds Knuckle Duster's mask and fisticuffs, which that is a bit interesting. The thing is that I'm pretty sure that Knuckle Duster does still have his key to Koichi's house. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that he still does. So, does that mean that our little friend number 6 broke in and stole them? I don't think so, because honestly, if he had stolen them, I think he would have already come and attacked. But Knuckle Duster, he could have actually stolen them, secretly opening the window by breaking it and then coming in, and then stealing only his mask and knuckles, whatever you want to call them, and now he's just in the wings, waiting for his friends to come. Honestly, I think what actually happened is that his daughter was the one who broke in and then got him, while Knuckle Duster is already watching. And maybe he did give up his key, I don't remember exactly. But the point is that right now, we don't know. Something iffy is going on. But I think that this is honestly the next few chapters are actually going to be the actual battle between everyone versus our favorite villain, number 6. And honestly, I am so excited to see how this is going to be playing out. After the group gets back together and they're going to go give Koichi his new clothes, Well, while they're doing that, Koichi is just looking up at the moon and is reminded of the times he spent with Pop, just sitting on his roof, staring at the moon. They can't see it very often, but they can see it sometimes, and they had a lot of fun together. They cared for each other. Honestly, there is no better love story in the My Hero Academia universe than that of Koichi and Popstep. The two of them have so much that they've worked towards and have found each other so much. I absolutely love their love story. And I'm so excited to see how the story is going to play out and come to a conclusion. And I know that a lot of you guys are as well, and excited to join me on this little adventure to see how things are going to end for this series. But now for the worst part. At the very end, our detective, our favorite detective who's helped out in every single frickin' thing, now has a warrant for Koichi's arrest. It's time to arrest the crawler and cause a lot of mayhem. It scares me. It scares me to know how exactly things are going to be going for the rest of the series. Vigilantes has been, honestly, an amazing series over the past few years. And I've loved every single chapter. And it's gonna make me sad to see this series go if it is about to leave. And now that we're coming right up to the point right before Deku first meets All Might, we now know that from this point forward we may never see these characters even in Japan again. It's a bit sad, to say the least. And unfortunately, we're just going to have to wait and see exactly what's going to happen going forward with this series. Vigilantes isn't over. And honestly, I think that's fine. And honestly, I'm really looking forward to seeing their story continue. I honestly believe that after all of this stuff, there's going to be an event after they've arrested number 6. They are going to look at Koichi and say, and just rip the warrant in half, saying, next time we can't do this. And as such, Koichi will then have to go into either hiding or actually start working to get his own hero license alongside Popstep. These characters have been through so much, and honestly, I can't imagine them not continuing their work. The work that they've done for Narahata and this entire series has been absolutely amazing and has changed so many lives. For these characters to not be involved anymore with the series, with My Hero Academia, or having their series continue, honestly just doesn't make sense to me. So I am here to say right now that I hope that the next few chapters of Vigilantes will be a good ending to this series and get us excited for the future of both My Hero Academia and Vigilantes. But anyways, guys, that's all for now. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new or you just haven't subscribed yet. And of course, ring that notification bell. And of course, if you do want to support the channel even more, then definitely head down to the description and check out all of our links down there. And of course, if you have any thoughts or theories, please leave them down in the comments below. And if you are going to leave a theory, make sure to say theory review. And now, if you haven't watched it yet, go over to my other video that released probably simultaneously as this one, hopefully, and check it out. But anyways, guys, I have been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys next time. But on!